Good morning. I'm Pat Cavanaugh. I'm publisher of the Covington News. Welcome to our Friday morning editorial roundup. Hope you had a good week. It was an interesting meeting of the Board of Commissioners this past week. First, they basically kicked the can down the road, not once but twice. The first time they kicked it down the road may have turned out to be a good thing, and that was on this landfill. It's certainly controversial. It draws big crowds. The one good thing about postponing the decision on the landfill is that they agreed to each appoint a member to a committee to do further study on it, and that's a great idea. But what makes it a great idea is if they put away their thoughts of trying to pay somebody back or have somebody pay them back and appoint people to this commission that are not going to do anything and that are going to be yes men to the people that appointed them. What would make this work is if they find people to be on this committee that actually know stuff about landfills and who have a concern and a care about what happens in Newton County. And when they make their recommendations, then they present those to people. It gives them a lot more credibility. So we hope that they'll be very smart on who they pick on this committee and not make it a political ball of wax, so to speak. The second part of that is the sheriff of our county, who is trusted to keep us safe, tried to get on the agenda, and it was a big mess on that, on him getting the agenda, which doesn't make sense to us at all. I mean, the sheriff of our county certainly should be able to come and speak to them in public anytime that he chooses to. But he kind of put the point on them by saying, stop kicking the ball down the road and, make a decision on whether he's going to have money to pay his deputies or not. And he's right to do that. And they should have the courage and the wherefore to tell him if they're going to do that or they're not going to do that. And, there's places to cut money in this county, including with the county attorney, to get money to help pay for our deputies, to help pay for our safety. They need to start paying attention to Sheriff Brown. And we need to get our policemen some more money. Simple, plain as that. The third thing the Board of Commissioners did was vote to restore the chairman's powers that were stripped from him by the Gang of Three back in the last administration. Mort Ewing, Mr. Fleming, and JC, I'll vote in any direction that anybody will send me if you take care of me, Henderson. And that was a good thing. Because, if we're not going to have a county manager form of government that has the strengths and powers to do anything, then we need to make sure that our current form of government, which is a super chair and strong powers, should be in place. That's our thoughts. You have a right to come in anytime, and we'll be glad to film you. Or over to my left, there's a place for you to write your notes in, and it'll appear on the editorial page. Have a good week. The spring has really sprung out here, and it's a beautiful place Newton County is, and get out and enjoy it while you can. Have a good week.